On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At point guard, Keon Ellis. At power forward, Keegan Murray. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. At center, Domantas Sabonis. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. Let's meet your Philadelphia 76ers. Starting at power forward, at 6'8", number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr. The other forward position, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At the shooting guard position, 6'4", number 5, Quentin Ryan. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. Then there's George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Outside Oubre. George outside. Counted from distance.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. It's a three-point game. Pass to Ellis. Six to shoot. To the middle. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. The three from DeRozan. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now the 76ers with it. Down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Hey, Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Pass to Grimes. George with it. Defended by DeRozan. George's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. DeRozan against George. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by Oubre. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. 5 on the clock. Oubre passes to Grimes. Offline with a 3. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the inside.
Yes, so tough to defend. Murray's smooth, and he's got size, and he's agile too.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
For Sacramento, Murray. 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Murray. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And Murray drops them both. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Here's Grimes. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Now Levine. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
George outside. From the arc. Fires in the triple. George has got 6 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Timeout called, the Kings.
Here they come, your Sixers, TNT.
He's checked in for the Kings.
Give him a big round of applause.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 3. Pass to Levine. Now DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. George with the block.
Known as a tough defender, George, so good at reading shooters and getting to those shot attempts. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So a top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
That's his first personal foul.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis.
Zach LaVine at the line for one.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
George outside. Drops in the 3. George has got 9.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Monk.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
George against Murray. LaVine surveys the D. Buries it down low. Give him 8 points now. 1:39 left in the first. Maxey against Monk. Here's Yabusele. Maxey with it. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Maxey, no good on the free throw.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Now here's Carter. Here's LaVine. And the layup falls.
Zach LaVine.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Sabonis' shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's LaVine. 10 points for him. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
The Sixers trailing. And here is Maxey. LaVine with a steal. Now the Kings in transition. And LaVine throw it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Sacramento. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Domantas Sabonis. Trey Lyles is out there with Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the 3. Sabonis, the pass to Lyles. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's LaRavia. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Outside Monk. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Embiid. The rebound by Carter.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's LaRavia. Inside. Here's Sabonis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Sabonis fights through and around, gets the N1 opportunity. That was not as easy as it looked.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Here's LaRavia, and he gets that one. LaRavia's got his first bucket in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see those moves. Whoa! You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Changes for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Gordon, and it's Grimes in for Butler. And the Kings also making a change. Levine's checked in. And so here is Philadelphia. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And Oubre gets it to go.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Monk passes to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Here's Ellis. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. The muscle inside from Levine. Wow.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Assisted by.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Outside Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Screen by Embiid. Going inside. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Ellis. Now here's Levine. Pass to Ellis. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Outside Oubre. Shot to stop the run. Embiid misses.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Ellis passes to Levine. The 3 ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to McCain.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Oubre. Embiid finds Oubre. Here's McCain. The 3 is up. Monk grabs the miss. Here's Ellis. Here's the pick. Outside Levine. Drains the triple. Levine's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket,
Timeout.
defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. George passes to Grimes. There's a screen to end the cold spell. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Murray. Outside Levine. Ellis passes to Murray. Clock at 6. Levine with it from outside the arc. The rebound by Maxey.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Fires at the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
Capable of hurting you with that kind of jump shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Right side Murray. Up top Levine. He's got 19. Back to Murray. The 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Murray's got 5 now.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Pass to George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 11 points in the game. And so it's Sacramento going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Sacramento leading by 12. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. At one point, they led by 16. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. DeRozan outside. Muscling in, DeRozan.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. 76ers trail by 12. Outside Maxey. Launches it. Gets the three to fall. Maxey's got 7 points.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
From 18 feet away. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Kings lead by 11.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Pass to Maxey. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Sabonis with a screen on George. Sabonis in the post. Embiid's there.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
At the line for the Kings, Sabonis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Sabonis is an unselfish player. You can see it in the actions out there on the floor. He's trying to get the best out of both himself and his teammates.
And he can't hit the second. 76ers trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Oubre. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Oubre just being aggressive, and that's going to pay off on some free throw shooting attempts here.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now his teammates are feeding off that toughness.
Good on the second one. Sacramento leading by 9. On the wing, Murray. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. 76ers trail by 10. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
First free throw is good. Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
George hits them both.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, fans, if you want a t-shirt, then we need you to make the noise.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's stolen by Maxey. 13 feet out. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. At one point, they led by 16. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And the 76ers making a change here. Both free throws good from Maxey. The Kings lead by 6. Now Levine. He's got 19. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Maxey passes to Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Maxey covering. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Here's Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Sabonis. The 3 from DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Oubre on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now only a 5-point Kings lead.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Murray for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on DeRozan to the middle. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
The Kings lead by 3. Sabonis, high post. Embiid's there. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Grimes. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Grimes has got 7 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
And it's Maxey missing.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Three-pointer Embiid. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Kings on top, leading by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
That's right, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. '76ers trail by 3. On the court for Sacramento. Zach LaVine out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at point guard.
Sacramento foul. Malik Monk. That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to LaVine. Serious focus from LaVine.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Here's McCain. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
LaVine with it. Fourth quarter. Oh, Zach LaVine takes flight.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Zach LaVine. Defensive foul. Joel Embiid. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Kings, Zach LaVine. Shooting one,
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Levine. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And it's Butler with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility.
Ellis passes to Levine. Can't get it to drop.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
The Kings leading. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Valanciunas. Embiid brings a double team. 4 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
Valanciunas with brute force on that play. And you get inside like that, you got to hit the guy.
Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Murray's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Embiid misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Picked by Murray. Here's Levine. Edwards pulls it in. 76ers trail by 4. Here's McCain. Lays it up and banks it in. McCain's got 4 points this quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
The Kings call timeout.
We got shirts. Free shirts. Who wants them? Get up and make
Some changes for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Murray with it. Oubre picks him up. And the dunk by Levine.
So good at getting elevated. Levine rises up and hammers it down.
Maxey passes to George. Embiid, a screen on DeRozan. George for 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
DeRozan. They get it again. Outside for Levine. Murray deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. And Levine with the basket on the assist by Murray. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half. 76ers trail by 4. Outside Maxey. Pass to Grimes. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
That's his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
The Kings lead by 4. Here's Ellis. Now Sabonis.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Grimes, the pass to Oubre. Here's Ellis. Outside Levine. Some solid defense from Maxey. 76ers trail by 4. Sabonis against Embiid. Shoots over Sabonis. The rebound by Murray. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Kings. At one point, they led by 16. Oh, DeRozan getting it done inside.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. This one for 3. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Sabonis. It falls!
And Sabonis showing no fear coming through big time there.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And that's an intentional foul.
Kelly Oubre Jr. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They trail by 7.
It's time for give yourself a round of applause.
So it's Philadelphia now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Maxey finds Oubre. Here's Grimes. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
DeRozan up top. George defending. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And let's reveal our player of the game, Zach Levine.